Okay, we'll pick up where we left off. Um, Here we're simply making it skinnier. Skinny, skinny, tiny, 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 which means the pitch goes up. So A is going to be greater than 1. So I'll just practice try number 7. X squared. See what happens. Oh, really, really close. Got to make it a little higher. Let's do 8. Submit. Bam. Well, I don't know. I think I can go more than that. It's not exactly on it. Let's see what 9 is. Close. I think I can get a little closer. 10. All right. So as you saw, it's nothing but guess and check. But the deal is recognized. In order to get this skinnier, the number gets to A needs to be larger and larger. Okay, now we got a couple things going on here. Looks like it got skinnier and it flipped. So here's the recommendation. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's flip it upside down first. That's what I'll do. Negative x squared. Let's just try that. All right, so at least I can start to play with just my a's. So now let's just try some numbers. It looks like it got skinnier. Skinnier means the number needs to be larger than 1. So you got to ignore this negative. That negative just said flip. So we at least knew it had to flip. All right. So now I need a skinny number. So let's try, I don't know, 6. Let's see what happens. That's extremely close. But again, notice the process of like, let me go ahead and flip it first. Get the negative out the way. Now I'm just focusing on the number for A. 6 is not high enough. So let's try 7. Submit. That still off, a little higher than that. Let's try 8. That looks like it's exactly it. So again, I first did the easy part. So let me take care of what I definitely knew. I knew it reflected. Again, we got a reflection and a compression. So let's first take care of the reflection. Get that part out the way. Because it's easier to flip it and then try to match up the opening than to try to get the opening first. So let me show you what I mean. Let's say if I did 0.5 x squared. I can't really tell if that's correct or too low or too high because what I'm trying to match is way down here. So if I first say, let me just take care of the negative, the reflection first. Then as I start to change my numbers for A, I could see directly, is it matching up? So because it's flatter, it's fatter, the number needs to get lower, lower. So let's try to 0.5 again. And as we could see, because it's down here, like, okay, I'm getting close. I need to be a little flatter, a little fatter. So the number needs to be lower. Lower than 0.5, let's try 0.3. Bam, look at that, right at it. So again, one thing at a time. All right, we'll do the same thing. We'll flip it across, and then we'll see. Because right now, it's hard to tell, is it skinnier or the same thing? But as soon as I flip it, I'll be able to tell. There we go. So now, what I have, so the orange is actually a little fatter than what I have. So it's a little bit lower than than 1. So I need a lower number. Let's do point, I don't know, 8. See what that gets me. Too fat. So raise it up some. Oops, zero point 0.9. There we go. All right, a few more to do. Same thing. Let's flip it first. Negative x squared. And then I can see I need to get skinnier. So my number needs to be higher than 1. Doesn't look like much. So I'm going to do maybe just 3. 3 was too much. So let's go back down to 2. 2 is right on it. All right. Let's put it all together. All right. We've got, looks like, yeah, definitely moved to the right. Definitely moved down. It looks like it got a little skinnier too. So we're going to do all the stuff first before dealing with the A. I'm going to play with the A last. So let's do the obvious. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. 4 to the right means x minus 4. Don't forget to square it. And we also want to go 1, 2, 3 down. So that means minus 3. Let's see where we are so far. There we go. And again, let's flip it. Then we'll deal with the A. So we'll flip it with the minus, reflect it, I should be saying. And now you could see, it's skinnier. So the A needs to be higher than 1. Let's see what 2 puts us at. Yep, there we are, right at it. So again, notice the process, one thing at a time. And the last thing I work with is the A, because that's the most challenging one, because it's just guess and check. While the other 3, the reflection, that's obvious, the left and right is obvious, and the up and down. All right, we got a couple more, and we'll call it. All right, again, it's only 2, well, maybe 3 things happening. Definitely, it's moving left and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 to the left. X plus 5. Oops, I didn't put the X. X plus 5. And let's square it. And we're also going to move it down minus 1. So let's see where that puts us. Now, so at least the vertices line up. Notice there's no reflection. That's why I'm not putting the negative. But it looks like we need to make it a little fatter, a little flatter. So my number 8 needs to be lower than 1. Doesn't look very much lower. So let's do 0.8. Let's try that, see what happens. Where am I? Just too skinny. I still need to go fatter out. So it looks like it was the 0.9. Wait, no, 0.7, I think. There we go, 0.7, a little lower. But again, it's just guess and check. Got 2 more. Now we got a lot going on here. Looks like we went 1, 2, 2 to the left, and 1, 2, 3, 4 up. 2 to the left means x plus 2. Let's square it. And we're going 1, 2, 3, 4 up plus 4. If I just do that, bam. So now all I got to do is flip it over. All right. Now we could see that to get to my little dotted line, I got to get a little fatter, a little flatter. So again, less than 1. I'm going to start with like 0.7. Let's just see. 0.7. See what that gets me. And I didn't go flat enough. So again, the number needs to get a little lower. A little lower than 0.7. Let's try 0.5. Bam, right there, 0.5. All right, last one. So again, to the right, down, it's flipping and getting skinny. So it's got everything going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the right. So that's x minus 7 squared. And I'm going 1 down, minus 1. And I'm definitely flipping. So let's go ahead and flip it. Reflecting. So right now, there we go. And I just need to get skinnier, skinnier, high pitch, high pitch. So that number needs to be higher, higher than 1. Let's just go 6. I don't know. Let's see where that puts me. Oh, really close. Probably 7 will do it. A little skinnier. 7. Let's see. Nope, still not there. Let's go 8. There. I think I'm going to go one more. I think I can get a little closer. Enter. Ah, there we go. Right on it. 9. Okie doke. So hopefully this helped kind of give you some processes on being able to come up with these equations. Fantastic.